She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap.
The same curve. I always run over that. Ah! She's not respectable girl. He's got it on. He's got the dong. He's got the dong. He's got it on. Dong.
Wow.
Dong.
Wow. I would like to know from reaction channels that make such a big, or people who follow them. I want to know seriously. I'm not raging. I want to know on a serious, calm level. What gives you the right to be invasive and know my visa status? Number one question for you. Number two, how does this affect your life in any way? Number three, when did reacting become, it went from reacting to videos to being invasive in my personal life? I'd like to know that. On a serious level, I would like to know that in your next videos, because there's this drama going around that Pete's apparently said some things, probably not realizing that it was a big deal. You know, he probably didn't think, oh, people are going to talk about this, like her visa, who cares, you know? So I just want to clear some things up. I'm not mad at Pete's, and I'll never be mad at Pete's. So basically, for those of you who are new and don't know who Pete's is, he was, well, my former roommate, but he's been a friend, like a best friend for like probably, I don't know how many years now, but since like high school, okay? That won't change. And people like to divert your signal. Well, as a Muslim woman, you're not allowed to have friends. Maybe that's true. That's not your business. So apparently he said when I was down in Canada, I visited his mom and was talking about, you know, how I would border hop and that I can't afford to come to Canada because plane tickets are expensive. All right. As for the plane fare, yeah, it's expensive. It's even more than he said usually. Because I usually go last minute. Like I book my plane ticket last minute, so it's always more. So it's expensive. It's expensive to go travel to Canada. It's a very expensive plane ticket. It's not something I even like, technically, yeah, I could pay for it, or he could pay for it, or we could pay for it, whatever. It's no one's business. Technically, a ticket could be bought, but then like we have bills. Like I have a lot of debts I have to deal with from Canada. We have our bills here, you know, and we are planning for other travel. And so for me to just go to Canada, like for no reason, like even a couple of times a year, it is expensive. And I have been doing it, you know, I've been going, but so he's technically right. The airfare is expensive. And he's probably just assuming, you know, because I never was rich or anything, and I'm not rich. I don't see what the T in is that. Like, what's the T? Oh, no, she can't afford a plane ticket to Canada. If I need to go to Canada, I'll get there. Don't worry about it. So he's right about that. It is expensive to go to Canada. It's not cheap. As for the border hopping, at one point, yeah. Number one, I'm not going to talk about my visa status. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything because literally it's no one's business. I don't know where the one up is and saying, oh, yeah, we were right. Who cares even if it was true? Who cares?
Because when people suggested or came up with, I don't know, theories or whatever they do, they were saying, oh, maybe this is what you're doing. Are you doing this? Are you doing that? And you said specifically, no, this is not what I'm doing. So you lied about it like multiple times. And now you're mad that people were right? I don't get it. I just don't get it.
What visa I'm on here. You can't just come here. At first, yeah, it was a tourist visa, and I would border hop somewhere sometimes. Yes, of course. So what? What's your point? I don't know what, like, can you please tell me what the T is? You don't just come here and get a visa. It's hard. You don't know what my visa status is now. Even Pete's doesn't know because I haven't told him anything in a while. I used to border hop, yes. Now, I'm not telling you. For example, they've recently changed the rules where you can have a family visa here now. Like somebody, it depends on a lot of things. You have to have a certain amount of money and all this and that. Not like an unreasonable amount, but there's like criteria. And Salah fits the criteria. So I'm just saying, like, they've changed things for family visas. I'm not saying that's what I'm doing. I'm not saying it's not what I'm doing. I'm not telling you on purpose. Like, I don't want that private information to be told for people to exploit it for views because they have nothing. All right, they're literally desperate, low to the point where they have nothing else, that they have to make tea out of what my visa status is in a country, as if that has any true meaning to their life, like whatsoever.
Then how about, instead of getting mad that people are coming up with theories of people of things that you said, how about just don't say anything from the beginning? Nobody knows what your visa status is. They can say whatever they want. How about just not saying anything? Don't react to it. Let people talk. What's the issue? I don't understand what the issue is of people, you know, theorizing whatever type of visa you're on. Nobody cares unless you lied multiple times. That is, because you said, yes, I'm on this visa, then no, I'm not on this visa, then went back to, yes, that could be possible, then no, it's not possible. Just don't talk about it.
I don't say I lied because I purposely was vague. And I would say yes, no, on purpose. Because it's not anyone's business. I don't want to know what it is. Because again, it's my life, it's my business, not yours. The need to have all of this information about my private life is insanely invasive and insanely pathetic for content. People don't understand why I hide my status. Because Stephanie, it's no one's business. And you are actually going to say why I keep these things private? Have you seen people say they're going to call the Kuwait authorities? People say they're going to show up at the airport. People looking up my tickets when I'm going on a flight. People showing up. People go real life on me all the time, Stephanie. So I'm trying to protect myself and my privacy. I don't need people knowing all my business. Just like I don't show people my marriage certificate. Like, no. And of course, Kuwait authorities are going to think that these people are just Islamophobic and stupid, which they are, and probably hang up on them.
Okay, I understand that people have made Islamophobic comments. I get it. I understand. But why are you blaming everything on Islamophobia? People calling out your lies is not Islamophobia. You're going to get to a point where, sadly, being Islamophobic is going to lose its meaning. Because you're blaming everything on it. It just doesn't, it's not going to work.
But I'm keeping it private because it's a part of my life I want to keep private. I don't even have to explain beyond that why, you know? It should just be left at that. Okay, she doesn't want to talk about it. I mean, I don't know, like, it's not something I want to talk about. But there's one ridiculous reaction channel who put in like a clapping sound, like a cheering sound, when they found out what Pete's said, and it's like, what's your one-up? What's your one-up? That you're the most invasive reaction channel? Okay, good for you. Genuinely, none of these things are anyone's business. And I'm not going to turn against Pete. He's not going to turn against me. You can keep trying. It's not going to happen. Sometimes it happens. I accidentally use my left hand. Like, these people are like, these people berate me every day. They think they're any better morally and they're going to go to heaven. No. And whenever I was telling Pete's mom that, it meant when I was doing that. At one point I was. Yeah, so it's no secret. By the way, you have to also leave the country to come back in with a new status. So womp womp, you really found out nothing. And even if you did, who cares? Like, I don't see how that makes any difference to anyone's life. Yeah, Italian, they act like they know, exactly. That's where they try to get the one up. Oh yeah, I know this about you. So what? Like, it's just irritating because it's so invasive. It's like someone's privacy. Oh, but you're a public figure. Okay, that makes it all much better. I'm just a YouTuber with 100K subscribers. I'm not a friggin' huge celebrity. No, you're not. In Kuwait, Salah is not Kuwaiti. He's also an expat. But they have opened up family visas now. So, yeah, it just depends. They're always changing the rules. It's not easy. No, and that's the thing. People talk a lot about something they don't know about, you know? I just told him, like, I'm sure he didn't mean anything by it, but just don't ever, like, talk about me at all, period, you know? And I'm sure he'll be okay with that. He usually doesn't. So, I'm sure he just was talking and not realizing. You know what? People bait him very hard. They bait him for information about me. I see it sometimes in his chats. Like, you know, is Foodie Buddy this? Like, they forever try to be more and more invasive. They forever try to go lower and lower. Like, now I've told Pete never to even mention me. He won't. So good luck with that. We're not going to not, you know, be against each other. And you don't know my current status just because I told him at one point that his mother that I used to do that. No, I'm not mad at Pete at all. I'm not mad at Pete at all.
You're a lie. You're a lie.
Okay, the tea with Takat, it's actually very shameful that people have the nerve to go into her chat and say that this YouTuber is problematic. Why would I be problematic when you are the ones reporting her? I did nothing to her channel. So how is it me that's the problem? Idiots, that's what. So anyways, that's fine, whatever. I mean, you're not going to affect me. It's not my channel. I don't care. If I was just going to these people just for subs, like not just, I wanted to support and try to get support from a different community than just these vultures. I'm sorry. Anyway, some of these people have 5 people in their chat at one time. Some people have, that's fine, she can curse me, I don't give a crap. Hi, Ava! Some people have, at the most 20, 30, that's it, okay? So, it's no scandal, I didn't get all these subs from that sub for sub, there's no way, because I've grown almost 2,000 subs. So, yeah. What they did to you both was vile. Exactly, hi Anna. And they have the nerve to go warn her about me? I did nothing but try to promote her channel and support her as a small channel. They're the ones who are going there saying, reported you, you're supporting, Foodie Beauty, or you're supporting Everyday Miriam, but they're the ones reporting her. Like, they're so, like, mental. Like, there's no other word for it. Whatever. They think that's going to affect me. Doesn't affect my channel at all. Did it affect my channel in any way? No, I don't even know this person, so they're mad at me. And, okay. Hi, Teardrop. You're not going to get to me. You can just get a life and give up now, because it's not going to happen, no matter what you do. No matter what you do, even if you kill me, I believe in God. Good. If it's my time, it's my time. So, stay mad, stay sad. Stay contentless unless you're doing something stupid like this. Trying to find out my visa status for views. Trying to look at my Photoshop, if I did Photoshop on my body for 4 hours as a Muslim body shaming another Muslim. I don't care. I don't know this person, Brenda. Why do I care?
Them.
That's on her. Whatever. Who cares? I'm done with what behavior, Omi? Addressing and defending myself and bringing up good points? Oh, well, then if you think I'm affected by that, okay. But it doesn't affect my life. Like, I don't care if that person says nasty things about me. What do I care? I don't know them. They don't have any impact on my life. Just like my visa status has zero impact on your life. None. Are you any, do you feel any more fulfilled in life? Like, hearing that? I don't know. He was talking to 8 people. Yeah, he does. Well, yeah, I mean, like, you know, I feel sad about that because his audience has gone down a lot, like, since we weren't living together, but even mine has, you know? Like, if that's the price I have to pay for no drama and not having these leeches, like I said, yeah, there's 5,000 people in the witches chat. There's 5,000 people in Cardi. Anywhere that there's drama about me and people can go and freely hate on me, there's going to be views. But I would rather have none of those people in my life. They're toxic. They're disgusting. They're Islamophobic. They're fat shamers. They're vile. They say the most disgusting things. Why would I want that in my chat just for views and money? Like, there's no way. You know, money can always be made another way. Anytime you talk about drama, there's more viewers. Like, what does that tell you? If that's what you mean by me being boring is no drama and not raging and getting upset, what kind of human being does that make you to be entertained by seeing somebody down and out or somebody affected emotionally by something? Like, I don't get that mentality at all. Yeah, whenever you're on a tourist visa, if you want to come back, you have to border hop, of course. But that might not be the case now, for all you know. It's not anyone's business, you know? Milk tea hides behind a British accent, but she's sneakily the most nasty reactor. Yeah, she's something else. Exactly. She sits there like this, like... Oh my God, she's leaning on the fridge. And what's your point? Like, what in the fat shaming ableist crap is that? Huh? Oh, and by the way, one more thing about the Takat thing, okay? Don't come in here and act surprised that they're cursing me out or they're mad at me. I don't know if it's true. If it is, don't be surprised because you're the ones who went into her chat reporting her and instigating it. You wanted this reaction. You wanted these people to turn against me because you don't want me to have any supporters, which is just ridiculous. So please, please don't act surprised by that. Duh, that's what you wanted to happen for your entertainment, which makes you a good person. And these people will sit there and judge my morality and how I treat people. Right, okay, makes sense. These people didn't have many people in their chat. So if I was looking, wouldn't it make more sense to go into a huge chat and ask for subscribers, you know?
I think you just didn't want to be found out. And you thought that nobody was going to watch that channel. Nobody that would follow you would watch that channel. And so if you went into a bigger channel, the possibilities of you being found out were bigger. So you didn't want to do that. So you went to a smaller channel. That's what I think.
Now they think that it's like my problem that they did this. It's their doing, you know? So I don't care. I don't know this person in real life. Like, I think it's disgusting what people are doing to her. Nothing to do with me. I didn't do a thing. I didn't report her. I didn't do any of that. So that's all you're doing. So you can blame yourselves and call yourselves the nasty people. You can't blame me for your actions. It doesn't work that way. Well, if she said some nasty things and she's a Muslim, that's on her. I'm not going to berate her back. I don't blame her because she's probably confused. Who has experience with these kind of nasty people? And she blames me. I don't know. But she should be blaming the right people. It's not my fault. But yeah, the way I eat sometimes is gluttonous for sure. Whatever. Yeah, you're not supposed to curse like a Muslim sister, and you're not supposed to have a reaction channel as a Muslim talking about somebody's body for 4 hours. Really, it has no effect on my life. Like I said, like, even if that one person doesn't support me, it doesn't matter. They had like maybe 10 people in their chat, 20 people at the most. Doesn't affect my life. Doesn't affect my life. And I wasn't after their subscribers, their 20 subscribers, okay? Like, whatever. Like, again, I'm looking for different support from different people. Can you blame me? Look at this. Look how crappy Gore World is. It's a disease. It's a literal disease on YouTube. Yes. The Turkish guy was not a prostitute. He was a young guy who just came to Canada and he was very broke and he didn't even ask me for money. I offered because I'm dumb. Okay? So they're judging what you have to do to live there and where you want to live. How ridiculous. Many people have to use visa hopping to live in their desired location. Exactly. I'm a Canadian citizen, you know. Even you can keep dual residency in Canada. You can be a resident of 2 countries. Like, you know, so what's the big deal? Well, the big deal is that you lie about it. So what? It's not your business. If I want to be vague, if I want to change things, if I want to say something to mislead you, that's not your business, especially, and I've even said that, you know? So Milk Tea is on a Twitter rampage about the rules. You don't live here. You don't live here. Google Kuwait visa laws 2024. Family visa. Anyway, you Googled the rules about marriage. They're not on there. It didn't apply to us. We appealed to the court and went a different way. So you don't know anything. You don't know anything. You can rage all you want. How about you focus on your own life? How about that? Milk Tea. Most generic tea channel name ever. Most generic personality ever. How about you focus on that? You look dumb wasting your time, Milk Tea, raging on Twitter, looking up rules that you know nothing about, that you're wrong about, just like the marriage. She's not married at all. Look at the rules. Okay, then you know the rules that we would not be able to live together here if we weren't, right? And you think with the amount of haters I have that I would admit to living with somebody, they could easily come knock at our door and check it out. Oh no, breaking news.
Breaking news, Foodie Beauty, I'm Googling now, I'm gonna go on Twitter. She's not a resident, everybody.
You people need to seek help, okay? Don't bother coming in here giving me advice on my mental health. How many personalities you think I have? Go immediately to the next freaking asylum and get help because this is an unhealthy level of obsession. Surely this can't be your content now, reacting for 4 hours. Blah, 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 blah. Listen, cookies and cream. I'm sure you watch reaction channels, and that's what they do. So you're going to criticize me? Okay. I've done, what, 2 streams now doing this? So that's why I started the stream with, like, I still want to know. I want to know what gives reactors the right to know my visa status.
Nobody cares. We couldn't care less. You lied about it. Pete spilled the beans in a react, accidentally or not accidentally, I don't care. Reactors put it out there and you got upset. That's what happened. Nobody cares. You just lied about it and you got salty, then you got caught. That's it.
Why they have the right to be invasive like that and why it matters. Big man.
What's going on, guys? Hello, visitors. Hey, babe.
Oh, he stole one of my socks. Look at him.
He was playing with the princess here.
Was he? She's
Yeah.
knocked down. Again. Big man. Anyways, guys, I guess I should go because I want to get ready for my Twitch stream. So I just wanted to address those things, like just the level of invasiveness that the certain community gives themselves, like the right to this certain information. There's no tea. There's no fight between Pete and I. There's no whatever. Who cares about the visa status? It's irrelevant. You still don't know anything. You're not any more knowledgeable than you were before hearing Pete's talk. I'll see you guys after. Bye.